So what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what's up. So by the title down below, y'all already know that I'll be doing 5 things I wish I knew and did before I started YouTube. So this can be some helpful tips to everyone that decides to watch this video. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just know that these are things that you should do before you start your channel, because just not reach one. Maybe there's a possibility that you don't reach anywhere. So let's get into it. Hey, so starting with 5 things I wish I knew before I started YouTube. So number 1, sub for subs. It don't work. If you have sub for subs, you have to find some sensible people for sub for subs with, because sub for sub, how sub for subs work is you get someone, you say, oh, alright, let's sub for sub. They subscribe to your channel, they watch 1 to 2 minutes of your video, like it, and probably leave a comment. Not all the time they leave a comment. Oh, anyways, not all the time they leave a comment, so that kind of weird, but not everybody want to comment. But sub for sub, why sub for sub does not work, and what is really sub? Why it don't really work? Yeah, why sub for subs really don't work? So sub for sub, especially if you do it on YouTube, when you're ready to get monetized and so, when YouTube is doing their investigation, they will flag your channel because it's against their rules, or can't get the name right now, but yeah, it's against their rules basically. So sub for sub is not something you do on YouTube. If you're going to do sub for sub, you can do it on Instagram, where you just go into search and hashtag subs for subs, or not really subs for subs, hashtag small YouTubers. Then you can see where you can say, comment, where, like, comment, want to be YouTube friends, or subs for subs. And best believe you will get a lot of people coming in and saying, okay, yes, let's do subs for subs, because yeah, you're getting subscribers. But watching only 1 to 2 minutes of a video and subscribing, you will get spammed. So when the first time I did sub for sub, I only did for like 20 minutes, and I moved from 63 to 75 subscribers. I was like, wow, so many subscribers in 20 minutes. But then I woke up the next morning and it went down to 68. I was like, oh shit, sub for subs really don't work. So I came on YouTube and I'm like, yo, sub for subs. And then someone's like, sub for sub, if you want to get subs for subs actually like used, you have to watch all of the video, all of it, because when you watch only like 1 to 2 minutes, it kind of mess with your audience retention, which YouTube looks at when you're going to monetize you or anything. So next thing, consistency. Consistency is key in anything that you want to do, best believe. So like, if you're the type of person that like me, before I was busy with school. So yes guys, today is the first day of summer for me. Hot girl summer unlocked. That's my hair done and all that shit. But yeah, so if you were like me when you just started YouTube and you had school, so you were like trying to balance it, but it wasn't really getting balanced. Like, if you guys can realize that the last videos that I did 4 videos in 8 days. Like, I didn't even realize that I did that much videos, because being in this quarantine, you don't even know that time is actually not really moving. So yeah, so consistency is key. So what you can do, if you're a person like me that has school, you can do like 3-4 videos and then schedule them. How do you schedule your videos? Well, you first, when you're uploading them, put them on unlisted or private. Then after, you can go into YouTube Studio on your laptop not your phone. Your phone will not give you that option. I think maybe your phone does. I can't remember right now. But going to YouTube Studio, it's good that you have YouTube Studio. So you go into YouTube Studio and you just change it and schedule a time and date that you want it to be uploaded. So you can schedule it for next month. You can schedule it for the next 2 hours. You can schedule it. So I started scheduling my videos because I realized that, when I'm posting and I'm done posting and I'm uploading, it's gonna upload it at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I uploaded a video at 12 a.m. once. Not really a lot of people are up to watch the video, so you don't get a lot of views on that shit. You don't get a lot of views. Point blank, period. So the next thing is to have your video IDs ready. So like for me, I do a weekly video schedule. I haven't been following it because I couldn't find the book. But now I reconstructed it and I did a new one up until July 12th. The week of July 12th. So yeah, it's best that you know what you're going to do every week. Then you can know what to prepare for. Right? Next thing, number 4, monetization. So how to become monetized. You have to look at stuff like your views and your subscribers when you want to be monetized. Because guess what? Monetization, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Watch hours only applies to in 12 months. So you have to have 4,000 watch hours in 12 months, right? So that is one important thing. So in order to get a lot of watch hours, you gotta upload videos a lot. So try uploading like twice a week, 3 times a week. Don't be like me and upload once a week, or by accident you upload 4 times in 1 week. But still, be sure to look at your analytics, because your analytics will help you. Because when you look at your analytics, you will know how much you need to post every week in order to like get to that point, right? So you need to look at stuff like that. Like really, you really need to look at stuff like that. So next is number 5. Please don't mind how I look right now. My hair, I pinned it up and everything. So I did the video and it was in different videos, so I lost this part of the video, so I'm just gonna do it over right now real quick for you guys. Sorry about the lighting and everything. So number 5 is AVL, audio, visual, and lighting. So make sure that you have a really nice background. Make sure that you're talking loud enough for it to pick up on camera and it doesn't sound like you're shouting or anything. Make sure you have great background music. Visual, as I said, make sure you have a great background. Lighting, you can make sure you have a nice lighting. If you're going to use natural light or you're going to use a ring light, then you can do that. Right, so moving on to 5 things you should do before starting your channel. Don't be like me. Like, please do not be like me, because these are things that I wish I had done, but I didn't do it. So number 1 is have a plan when it comes to how, where, and when you're filming. So how you're going to film, what you're going to use to film, if it's your phone, a camera, do you have a tripod? If you do not have a tripod and you have a selfie stick, you can watch my first video on tips for YouTube, where I gave y'all an act with a water bottle and how to make a tripod out of that. Where, as I said, good in AVL, good background and all, no noise in the background or anything. And then when is like having specific days and times when you will film, right? So number 2 is build yourself, have a plan with promotion. So whether you're going to promote over WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that. Make sure you know how you're going to promote your channel on that, or like that. So make sure you know how you're going to promote your channel, right? So number 3 is play around with editing apps, right? So it's good to like play around with those stuff. Like, don't come on here having shitty ass videos. Nobody gonna watch that shit, right? So take it into consideration, right? I suggest that you guys get a phone specifically for videoing for YouTube. Like, get a phone with good camera quality just for YouTube. Okay? Because if you mix business with pleasure, honey, you ain't getting nowhere. Period. So anyway, yeah. So get a good, there we go. Get a good phone and use that specifically for YouTube. Okay? So, alright, yeah. So number 4, do a visionary board with for your YouTube channel. So basically do a visionary board saying where you want to be in the next like 3 months with YouTube. Like, do stuff like that, and once you set that goal, best believe you will reach somewhere. You will reach somewhere, right? So right now, I'm used to speaking in like Creole, patois, because I don't mean no for talking. But sometimes when you do things like YouTube, you have to know how to talk in a standard English so others can understand you. So you see, if me companies know me just attacking patois and people from other country don't understand patois, then probably just look at you like, alright, no. So you have to be able to can like talk standard English when you can and when you have to. The only time I suggest that you use like Creole or patois when you're talking on YouTube is if you're doing like an accent tag. Like you're doing a video based on your accent, your language, right? So yeah, do a visionary board where you want to be with YouTube. And once you set your goals on that visionary board and you follow that visionary board, best believe in no time you will have your goals set, you can get monetized, and that brings us to our next point. So make time and be committed to YouTube. If this is not something that you want to do because you love doing it, do not do it. You will not get anywhere. If you're only doing it because you think it's a get-rich scheme, like I've watched other YouTubers talk about this thing, like monetization, and they're saying like persons are DMing them and all this shit talking about how do you get monetized quick because I'm trying to feed my family, or how you get monetized because I'm trying to do my hair and all them shit. You don't need to do that, honey. Like, focus on building your channel first before you think about getting monetized. There's nowhere you should be thinking about trying to feed your family off YouTube with just 50 subscribers and 10 views. Nah, honey. That will not work at all. You will end up quitting because you're like, oh God, I can't do this. I'm doing all my time and all my patience and all that just to not get monetized until like a year later. That's on you. If you put out great content, if you do things that you know people want to see, then I best believe you will get there one day. It's all about having patience. Like, if you don't have patience, you will never get your 1,000 subscribers or your 40,000 or your 4,000. Sorry about that, 40,000, because even I shook myself a while ago. Like, if you want to get that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours. So, guys, let me tell you this. 4,000, when you go onto your analytics and you see, like, ooh, you at 600. Like, for me, I'm at, like, 1,000 and something watch minutes. Like, you gotta look at that, because if you see that 1,000 and something, you're like, ooh, I'm close to that 4,000. You are not close to that 4,000. You need 240,000 watch minutes to accumulate that 4,000 watch hours. So you gotta look at that. So that's how you use that to build your channel. So look at your videos, see which videos people watch more than like 20% or up to like 4 minutes. If you put a 10-minute video and you see people watching about an average of 4 minutes or 5 minutes or so, use that as an advantage and make more content like that. And best believe you will get somewhere close to your watch. So if you're not doing YouTube because you love to do what you do not come on here thinking it's a get rich quick scheme, because it is not. Okay, YouTube is about entertaining people. There's just an advantage that you can get paid after a certain threshold. So yeah, so that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you guys took all my points into consideration. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. Continue to follow me to my journey while I'm on YouTube. Bye.